a leading maker of holographic optics, has set its sights on precision rifle scopes. I'm Joe Kurtenbach. This is Lock, Stock, and Barrel. EOTech is a company that has long provided military and law enforcement with high-quality, highly durable holographic battle sights. But the company has changed focus and is hoping to parlay that success into magnified optics, specifically the Vudu line of precision riflescopes. The initial line covers the spread from mid to long-range shooting with variable power scopes featuring 1 to 6, 2.5 to 10, or 3.5 to 18 powers. These scopes are built on solid aluminum housings, and the tube sizes are either 30 or 34 millimeters. Now, the family of optics seems to blend both tactical and precision-based elements. For example, they pair durable construction and oversized, easy-to-use controls with HD quality multi-coated lenses and turrets that make precise, repeatable adjustments. For this week, we're looking specifically at the 1 to 6 power Vudu, and there are a couple of features that really stood out to me. For one, I think EOTech got the size and the overall shape just right. These look really good on ARs and they function very well. They have the 24 millimeter ocular lens, so pretty small there at the front, but you come back and you have the larger ocular lens housing, which makes it easy for even gloved hands to manipulate the power settings. Also, when we consider that one of the most popular rifles that's going to be paired with this scope is going to be a AR-15 chambered in 5.56 NATO, it makes a lot of sense that the turrets are not the tall target style that we see on some of the larger Vudu scopes, but instead they're a little bit more subdued. Still, the adjustments give you tactile and audible cues, and they're very precise and repeatable. Don't be fooled though, even though the turrets aren't oversized per se, they are styled, textured, and even marked in such a way that making dialing adjustments it's definitely within the wheelhouse of this scope. It's definitely a possibility to dial for your elevation. Now, the windage and elevation adjustment turrets are exactly where you'd expect to find them, on the right and top respectively, but on the left side we have kind of the control unit for the Vudu's illuminated reticle. All the Vudu scopes have illuminated reticles, and in this case, on the left side, that compartment stores the battery and has 3 buttons. On the top, you have your master on-off switch. On the front, facing the object or the target, is a minus sign, basically that dials down the illumination level, and facing the shooter is a plus sign, and that raises the illumination level. It's a very simple control to use, and it doesn't force you to come out of the scope to make those adjustments. I also wanted to mention that moving back towards that ocular lens, that housing, on the focal ring, it basically features these long blade-like serrations that, whether using bare hands or gloved hands, makes it very easy to get a grip and make those adjustments. Again, you don't have to come out of the scope to make adjustments. As well, every Vudu scope is going to ship with a fast adjustment lever, so if you want to change your magnification level rapidly and you think a lever is the way to do that, EOTech provides lever and the scopes are already threaded to accept it. Now that we've covered the outer characteristics of the Vudu 1 to 6, it's time to talk about the coolest feature of all, and that's the illuminated reticle itself. Now, it is a first focal plane reticle, which we're seeing become more and more popular on tactical and precision scopes. And one of the advantages is that as you move up in magnification, it actually magnifies that reticle as well. So you get accurate range finding and accurate holdover information all the way through the course of magnification. But EOTech has really taken the design to the next level. At the 1 power setting, we see EOTech's proprietary speed ring reticle. This is the same reflex style reticle that we see in their holographic sights. But what's really neat about this is that the central aiming point as you move up in magnification actually grows into a second speed ring, but this time featuring windage and elevation hash marks that are useful not only for holding, but also for range estimation. It's really cool to watch that reticle move through the range of magnification, and I have to give kudos to EOTech for thinking ahead and using the first focal plane properties in that way. So far, I'm pretty impressed with the Vudu 1 to 6, and I'm anxious to see what else comes out of this line of rifle scopes. So for more, go to eotechinc.com, and to stay up to date on the latest guns and gear, stay tuned at AmericanRifleman.org.